Ghana this year, Ebonyana Joe Mama by UTV Yasu Enie. Brason Sensema Yensa Kano Semufaji Bre was on a fake of corner Yadebeso Mose and Numerica Siabo. Casibo Mwasida.
Yedema this way chocolate drink. Yes, dear, we here any in so share. Your special ice mineral water and any drinks are sort or no. Best point savings and loans. Best assurance. You too in need for need abenkwine. Omoni nyumeko bin kaye. And I just say Omaso Yasnia. Yede and semno banen semno. The bedi mo akotini bi eni.
Ene masebeja for ekwa setena na bibinti masebeja fie chame eye ne se masebeja for asetena omaba no wasa atwen e de asan adakro obesa ba setena biem no wamfantudwa
na ne ekoso ene ewo mrasebeja fie ena onmunyamfo Alexander Afenyomakin awoda NPP ano ewo mrasebeja fie echire mu se sobo no fambo obi ase mrasebeja mchiame
penya otu franka e de ama NPP amonyuko no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wada tudwa sese Ghana fonya na mujide no woto aba de manoa enema hodo wa Ghana ebehia na keteke kwan afa ne diploma pa e de afro ma Ghana mu no ye be nyinyina e wo mai mu
na abatuo komisa e de aba betudwa sa abatuo nguma ye ba behwem de ato aba afi emra enhye ne keten se won breaking it down se de amanyoku bi ebisa wo mo
adese de akọ e de amansentwerefo sense bi beto wona pono so ansa na obeka ho asem no hwe hu ni se waye mu hwehwemu akosi asefe kofi ansa na obeka bi a waka bi
mampanyin na adodan kwa ekufu adonso ahye amasese mensinya hodo bedunum ya peja wo mu
weye ne nsem dodo na no na ebetwa gu e wo anwumre kase boyi eso akenkanfo eyeme Sadat Muhammad Mene
abna bayi nyano
ensem no munchire mu enie ene emesebedwafo ekwa asetena na beye na wotwembienu ene bre kakra nie ena wona setena no empenifo etwe edisensen ye na bra na emesebedwafo ekwa asetena no na kampenifo hwe ni mu se NPP ye ne yandi sinyina no obetima hia ewo emesebedwafie ho no na nsem bi egu apono so no wahwe na watimi edi ho nkomo na bra MPP fo koduru ho no na chese domkuma ye NDC fo no ba bia NPP fo tena no ho ena NDC fo akwakotena nti NPP fo amboampo na chese dem ho wakwakowura ho enam so ma emesebedwafie chame ye ne se so maba na se NPP fo ntimi ma flo ho no mo ndi Ghana ho nkomo de ne hu hia se emesebedwafo beka se waba nti obetena ho no sa ne sayo so nti wona setena no wasa bogu biem twesensen ye se brepomu obesa aba na emumeda obesa aba no enya de odi tudwa.
So from the initial request for us to consider 5 items, this second request added 17 more items. And this request came from the MPP members of Parliament, and it was signed on their behalf by the second Deputy Majority Whip, Honorable Alex Tete Joe Dubois. In fact, both requests were signed by him. Honorable members, unfortunately, the signatories who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of the business committee, are not on the order paper, and in fact there's no order paper for today because the business committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested for the recall. And as you can see, one side of the house is completely empty. In view of this, we have, as usual, got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact, because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House.
We see this as a call to duty. We turn up in our numbers to do what we have to do, only to find out that the very group of people that called us to consider government business, they have no business. So the truth out there is that there is no urgent government business. There is no urgent government business, and the government has no business. They have given up, they've checked out, and they want the election to be done as soon as possible so that they can leave office. Fellow Ghanaians, let's vote against this incompetent government and have our country back. Thank you.
Na eneno ni ekoso wo mrahye bedwefie nam so ema speaker echiremu say wasan so atwe omatena ye no asensan no enanam so ama odumunyamfo Alexander Afenyomakin akasa ede atodwa say wode so bo bebo mrahye bedwam chiame esan say opeso otietia oman Ghana ye kebi mamin kebi amemu the Supreme Court aka ne de waye na adwen so omfa nya adwuma na wamaniema akoso wano ewo mrahye bedwam.
Dear speaker di kan ye no. Speaker, dear speaker di kan ye no. Ye yankon tokwa o. Oka di oka ye no. Ye ndidi na tem. Ye ka chen say speaker. Wo de waka. Ye di court. Na court ebia asem no. Court edi kan ebia asem no. Speaker si on ti ase of a lawyer. Ema lawyer no call court. E ko kasa ma onu speaker said there be the Supreme Court kan no. Wafo a Supreme Court afom Supreme Court di asem no Ghana nyina hwe TV ena Supreme Court aka say there be speaker enye wo tumi na obetumi aka say obi seat we declare vacant eyenyen nti asem no eda yenim asem no so beda ha na wo ya aware nti eba ne sen ena say wo be kasasa speaker lawyer na nkasa ka say speaker ye ruling okoso justify speaker asem o kan Emma Nika says Supreme Court Krona ye wono, and you wanted the right forum, say you High Court. Sansema ni lawyer kainina court de eboguye. Inti diana ye expect an opay ni say. Speaker, any NDC for no beka saka chom sa debi, baby amuti na ye wana muti. I wanna ye a dom kasiye and PP4. Sir, Afenyomakin ye omo majority leader omo ekwenwa but speaker wan yes sir obetra hono oyese we hu baby ankrofo nete ba ni nyina ne se oni omo nyina no omo ye baako omo nyina NDC ansa na NDC for be bibi no no ankasa oni no oni omo ni na adwen ho nti omo ni ndi omo ye. All these businessmen, you know, their fear is that under the 1D 1F these companies are going to create jobs. These companies will employ people. So their fear is that should these be addressed, it will mean that all their propaganda of unemployment would fall flat. So further to frustrate businessmen and drive them away. Are these Democrats? No. Now there are important things to do. We have the free SHS bill, which is before Parliament. Their main aim is to conspire with Mr. Speaker to prevent the free SHS bill from being passed. And in an unlikely situation where they see the light of day in the election, cancel it. That, oh, after all, there's no law backing it. Their main target is the free SHS bill. That is why there was a pre-announcement of its laying in Parliament. And you remember how they fought against it. So it's an opportunity for them to, as it were, prevent the free SHS bill from being passed. And if they succeed in doing that, to them, in their wishful minds, in their wishful thinking, parents will get upset and then say that after all, the free SHS was not working. the free SHS has benefited many Ghanaians, in spite of the challenges. We know as a country, the reforms that have been made by two ministers, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh and Dr. Yao Educhum. These two gentlemen who were assigned to superintend over the education ministry have done so well.
Na sansem kriya hono dwadie ene fidudwuma soafo opanyini wono wanso ene adanse aso kwamra se bedwani urumunyamfo Katie Hammond nso akasa de afa ho na wochirim se gina esi a speaker sin no opanyini no watieti amra so esanse sansem kriya hono akoko piem okoto batan Supreme Court ama Supreme Court nso asi ho gina ye Supreme Court kasa eyemra ti Supreme Court be kasa na mra se bedwa fie chame wonfa nya adwuma de opanyini no watieti amra so.
The speaker made a ruling. Yes. It was unconstitutional. It was unlawful. By any account, it was illegal. The Supreme Court, contrary to the assertion by he himself and some members of the minority who keep proclaiming from high roofs and high heaven that the Parliament is a master of its own rules and regulations, the Supreme Court is told babbing at Parliament that you are not. There is an institution which is the master of the rules of Parliament, and that this is what the law is. That you cannot make the decision, the proclamation that you made. I call it proclamation because you think he's a king, he's whatever, he's a lord unto himself. But you made a ruling. It is not right. Supreme Court is telling you it is not right. Go back to that house.
Na so semsem ye koso ewo mrahye bedwefie de speaker eka de Supreme Court eka de amanyoku ahodo ni nyina eka no na odumunyamfo Kennedy akompre ko Japan e de ato ensentrofo anim se de ekobi obesro mo se no kore no no mo mfanto dwanfa ho.
I decided not to talk, but what I saw at the conference center when I was coming, I've been treating you, I'm pleading with you to be very objective. You see, taking entrenched position to support a political party will not help this country. And if you know the power of the media, if you do your work well, the respect you earn, I'm begging you, you are jeopardizing your positions in society because of the way some of you politicize issues, and it won't help this country. We all want to move forward. I personally don't care whoever wins, so long as we have a peaceful country that you can breathe. I've been to war-torn countries and I know the sufferings some people are going through. That is why I don't preach for war. You saw me in going to I even entered the chamber. We were at a caucus meeting. So we took a decision that, look, Ken, go with the leadership, engage the speaker and the NDC people, then we go in. Because we heard they are sitting on our side, which is the right-hand side of the speaker. So go and engage the speaker. Unfortunately, when we got there, they were sitting. That is why we returned. Not that I was running away. And we couldn't stop the proceedings. So it's not deliberate that MPP refused. We needed to engage the speaker. I'm not the leadership. I'm not one of them. But they respect my opinion, and I know. Now the question is, where NDC was sitting, where did you want me to go and sit?
Exactly.
Where?
Or should go and fight them.
Do you want me to go and pull my chair from my colleague from the other side? No. We don't want that January 7th, 2021, what transpired at the chamber to continue, to be a precedent. No. So, peacefully, I just worked out with Deputy Majority Leader and the two whips. We want peace to prevail. So please, you are the mouthpiece of this country. Whatever you do, if you do it right, it will benefit the country. You go wrong, the whole country will be doomed. So don't let us politicize issues. Be objective, pragmatic, and first, you should all love this country.
Ghana this year, even in a way so now young homeka se one soon di kan ye ba ye beto aso di abam.
ebusiafo ye mamunyina kwa aba ye betua kasebo no eso na abato komisa ede abato ngoma de o mahye ne foforo kra we no etwato na omo ede aba abonten ne amanyokofo no mama obi ansa ka bi wo mo gina se content cross obia ensa ka na boy na nam so ama eye panyi abedi etira wo hwe IT so ene abato nsem so ma NDC amanyoko wode ato abato komisa enim se enwoma na ase so ma yede abo abonten ne bese ebeyanka omum breaking it down said the beyond betty as ye neno na ama isi actually mu say emran sha ne keten say obey bibisa.
Something we've been doing for since time immemorial, and we've not added summaries to it. And this is not the first time. In 2019, we gave out the soft copy of the register. In 2020, we gave out the soft copy of the register. In 2023, we gave out the soft copy of the register, and it did not have a summary. So the fact that there's no summary does not make it not certified. The register, as you see, as you have it, is a certified copy of the register. If you choose to return it, that's your prerogative. You can do so. And this is a request you are making. It is not binding in law. It is not binding in law. And this is something we've been doing since time immemorial. I believe from Mr. Tete who's been here since 1992, they've never given a summary to anybody. So if it is your request today, that's fine. I mean, we are not obliged to give it to you. But I think as a commission that believes in transparency, that accommodates and is responsive to the needs of its stakeholders, we don't have a problem generating the detailed summary for you. But we are not obliged. And there's no way in law. But as mentioned, and I like to put it on record, it has never happened. It's a request you have made, we are not obliged to give it. As a commission, we thought that in the interest of transparency and responsiveness, we should provide you with that summary. And so we will. As Dr. Korea J indicated, we thought that we should give you the details and not just a summary. And so when they went in, it requires some audit checks and so on and so forth, and that is being done. And so you can return your drive if you wish. It does not make what you have not certified. Those registers you have are certified, and that's the final register. It's important for the public to know that we have 21 days within which to give you the certified register. The register was certified on Friday, and we are not even up to 7 days. So we have up to 21 days to give you the certified register. But it's up to you. You can choose to return it or not. As I mentioned, it does not make it any less than certified. We place on record here that the registers that you have in those cases are the certified copies of the final register. They are fit, they are credible, they are robust for delivering a true, a credible, a fair, and a transparent to election come December 2024.
To the election without knowing the total number of registered voters. Go to their website. You will see the 2020 total registered voters. As we speak now, do you have it? That is the summaries we are talking about. Do you have it? Look, what you are saying without the summaries and statistics, the register is incomplete. Is that not what I told them? Ofori himself, he knew where we were dragging him to. Him to see that he's going through all the system. You are bringing a register without going through the system to check. Is that how you do things? And you are saying we are holding to ransom. You held the whole media and political party for ransom here for more than 6 hours. And they are talking about it. If they don't bring the ballot statistics or the voter statistics and the summaries, we are not going to take the register. They promised giving us the summary. We didn't put dagger on their this neck to ask for the summary. If she knew that she was not obliged to give us the summary, she should have told us. Around 5 o'clock, we are officially we have returned the drive back to them until we get the summary. What is she talking about? I've been doing the election since 1988. I have passed through all the mills, and I know every election cycle summaries are given to us. Ballot printing, go to the ballot printing house and see whether summaries are not there. This is not the first electoral commissioner. We have dealt with commissioners before, and we had all summaries. I can provide you all summaries from 1992 up to now if you want. I have it. This register cannot be certified. I know these people. They don't have.
Penya Utu Franka, Ediama Sonoko Kwamanyoko NPP, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, opanyini abo Ghana fa no ho ba se Ghana fo nya no mugidie na woto aba e de manoa enema hodo e bi hia na keteke dwumadi afa no ntoma padie firi o magana mu no ye be nyina e wo man mu.
Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia Eshia Pamfo ahodoɔ ɛwɔ Afia Secretary East abato empeso so wasantemantam na ho ɛno de ensɛm we nyina no ɛtudwa wɔ kyerɛ mu sɛ ba ne keteke akɔbadie ensɛm mu dwumadi a ɛyade ada na komapono so paa enti ɛna wɔhwɛ sɛ nyame yɛ adom na sɛ oba bɛfa igua no edi so sɛ mampani a wɔne na aban no wɔn ɛbɛhwɛ sɛ ennuoma ahodoɔ a wɔn de ɛbɛyɛ ama keteke akɔbadie ensɛm no so atimi awie pɛyɛ ni nyinaa no wɔn ɛbɛkra no wɔ ɔman yɛ mu anaso ɔmɛma ɔman no mu companies ya ɛwɔ mu no ɛna yɛ saa nneɛma ni nyinaa na etimi nso aboa apem ɔman na kɔnkan so ɛwɔ ne mpuntu ensɛm
yɛ minim sɛ mi wura na akufo ado ya focus on roads me ba meptoa so but ade a mepɛ sɛ me de ka ho railway development in Ghana from Accra all the way to Kumasi to Pada just railway no ebeboa from Kumasi through to Takoradi just railway no ebeboa ejusu to Eduedin just railway no ebeboa na ye resources no etimi aba ye railway no then the Buankra port will be very, very important. Buankra port no ye be Buankra port no but you need the rail from Accra to Kumasi. Many you mat for akasa. Mimpese ye ko na ye importi concrete slab steel adiene the rail no. I've told them to come up with a way, say all the materials that we are going to use to construct the railway, we are going to make them in Ghana here. All the materials right here. Ade ayame wano omu importi concrete slabs from China. Concrete slabs for rail development. How?
Nana Japa Ameyawo, acting president, Aguna Traditional Council, and chief Emma Bepua. What the Abasobonsam Ekoye de Mamma Penia Bediache, Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia S1 was true. Say, na hobra se kura de say ye dutrem na obey de obetimia bia ashe say wono so ene ne manfo ebeto aba no e de ama no
em say munyina mogitum sa ahobrase die obia ni ho na numu asem eye boko obejira he mutie sebo kan na empuntunyuma se de odiga na bekwani mu ene nko a na woka sebo nto ababa me kroka kitwa bi letu ato mo nto ababa me eye kitwa bi letu ato empuntunyuma Ghana koso ena oka ho asem na ensem a waka no no credit am say yebu bie nya kwan kwotsa broche da but asibe waka no nyina no nyina it is possible.
Kani openya na woda edom kumana no ewo emrahye bedwafia wosanso ye Tamale Central mrahye bedwani onimunyamfo Haruna Idrisu ede ato Ghana de hye enim se afia ba ye ba beto no mo nto mama mpanya be de che His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia esanse so motoma na etese de omoto a mampanyi na nadodankwa ekufuado eso onfa bibi papa bia emreyen wode nsem yi etudwa abra Yusuf Mali a wo premier shebedwafia kunya e wo Karaga edan ni campaign no edi.
Today I'm reminding President Akufo-Addo that the 2024 election is not a coronation. It is not for Akufo-Addo to decide who he will hand over power to. Sovereignty resides in the people of Ghana. And the people of Ghana will exercise their sovereign will to elect John Dramani Mahama as president. Akufo-Addo is looking for an extended third term for himself through Dr. Bawumia. So those young ones here, your only opportunity to secure your own future is to deny Akufo-Addo and Bawumia any extended term, not even an hour, not a second, beyond 6th January 2024. So Jimesa, you are required to conduct the election elections in a manner that is free, fair, credible, and transparent. In the name of transparency, we are demanding the serial numbers to all the ballot papers. Under the 24-hour economy of Excellency John Dramani Mahama, there will be opportunities of jobs. We will make sure that you benefit from those jobs as citizens and members of the NDC. Be assured that the NDC, through the big push of $10 billion investment, there will be some job opportunities. To arrest the depreciation of the city, you need to expand the economy and expand exports. That's why President Mahama will chair the Export Council to export more. When you export more, you earn more forex and reduce your import. Then you can have a balance in your terms of trade. On behalf of the regional executives here,
mpanyinfo ɛda adwapɔmuden adwumayɛfo nkabomuku Health Workers Union ano ɛma aban nefo anan wɔkyerɛm sɛ nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ no mo ɛha wɔn paa na wɔde ato aban anim aban bɔ ma no ho ba so betu ho na mo besi nnɛ ɛnya da wate aban ka nti nefo anan no kɔ awieyɛ na wɔnte aban ka ɔbɛfa wɔn ho adwen opanyina ogine koya na mu kasa yɛ ne kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ Owura Franklin Owusu Ansa
kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ pani a wɔda Health Service Workers Union na ɛhyɛ TUC adwumakuo no aseɛ no Owura Franklin Owusu Ansa ensenkaye mu no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wɔn ano baaba yie wɔn ne aban atena se akyɛ yie wɔ ho paa sɛ wɔn hwɛ enwema baako mienu bi a wɔn su sɛ enko yie ɛwɔ ne wɔn pere so omenya ho no wɔnyɛ mfa ma wɔn nanso efiri me eboso me wɔ afi wɔ mu ɛna aban na yɛ wɔn kɔnabra saa amo wɔn bu afuo mu ho yie paa kyɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ hwea enye yie enti asɛm wɔn de ɛto dwa ɛne sɛ saban no anya bibi amfa wɔn bisade no ho amfa wɔn a ene na wɔn nso wɔn ma aban no de akɔpem adwuwa da November bosome de to so du ba konfempe mienu ni aduonu nan ya sɛ negotiations ni nyinaa ɛbɛba wieye obetu wɔn hofo na afei aban no hwɛ ade a obepene ho
negotiations are ɛsɛ na conditions of service are members ɛsɛ ɔmo enjoy no mutimi de adwuma ɛsɛ wɔyɛ no akyerɛdo yɛhyɛ November 2023 bisi ene yehu ne pomasi bread nya ye kan say efi ene kopim